Well, carrying forward the legacy into its seventh generation, Amaan and Ayaan Ali Bangash have carved a global presence of their own. With performances from Carnegie Hall to the Kennedy Center, collaborations with artists like Derek Trucks, Sharon Isbin and Evelyn Glennie, and their recent Global Music Award-winning album, Peace Worshippers, they fuse tradition with contemporary expression. Associate artists at Wigmore Hall and visiting professors at the University of Chicago, they continue to evolve and elevate their father's storied legacy. Your father very rightly said that comparison is a sin.
Right.
And
it's also a compliment. I believe it's a compliment.
Sure. But, but to be able to find your own space, find your own voice, and it's not easy. It's not easy being tied together at all times as well, through your craft, through your family. What has that been like for you to be able to find points of convergence, but also find your own individuality?
See, any creative field, it is an individualistic journey, because like you can't collectively, well, I mean, your meditation is your own inner journey. So similarly, I think the creative process or the journey of practicing is your own personal journey. But obviously, and your nature reflects onto your music, who you are. Your music is who you are. So that's why my brother and me, I mean, of course, we collectively do a lot of projects together. We play, perform a lot together, but we also have our individual performances that still happen. It's lesser, but we do our solo shows as well. So I think it is really a combination of destiny, combination of not humiliating that opportunity. So it's a combination of so many things. But at the end of the day, I do also believe that you do end up writing a lot of your story yourself. And I think, and I say this with utmost humility, I think both my brother and me, being such a big legends, being born in a family of such a big legend, I don't think we took any opportunity for granted. We always, kind of analyzed, did a retrospect, introspect on the last performance. And I have to give full credit to my father. He allowed us to grow. He did not want us to be carbon copies of each other or what he was doing.
This brings me to the debate that has often been associated with Bollywood in the last few years, this debate about nepotism. And I want to understand from your lens how you look at it. Because in many ways, this is a family tradition that you're carrying forward. It's an intergenerational legacy that has been taken forward over the last 7 generations. But then where does Qabiliyat come in? Is Qabiliyat part of the Khandan, so to speak? And I think that is what people are asking. Do you get left out because of the fact that there are these families that continue to hold tradition and hold space? How do you look at it?
See, my take is Qabiliyat, as you use the word, or you call it talent, Qabiliyat or talent, is a hidden treasure in a pot. You got to dig till you find it. You can change your luck with hard work. That's what I believe. I was not a God-gifted musician. I was no child prodigy. I worked hard, and I really worked hard. And whatever little today I've been able to achieve or accomplish is because of only hard work. But having said that, the word nepotism is not a word that I never knew before. A special lady mentioned about it. But I would say this to you, that it does exist in a good way. You have to be a काबिल son or a daughter. कहते अगर आप अपने माँ बाप से प्यार करते हो तो रियाज करोगे. That's true love. If you love your parents, you will work hard. If I was not Amjad Ali Khan Saab's son, whatever little I have achieved today would have taken me another 45-50 years. There's no two ways about it. So you get, for me, opportunity not given is not a problem. Opportunity wasted is a crime. Not being talented, and when you manipulate situations, that is when the word nepotism comes in. When you manipulate a situation, और आपको पता है ये अच्छा बजा रहा है पर उसको प्रमोट नहीं करूँगा मैं, वो आपकी बदमाशी है. I say you work hard, इतना अच्छा करो कि आपकी आदत पड़ जाए लोगों को. Then they can't do without you. This is what, there's a quote with Ustad Zakir Sahab told me once, I was very young. He said, Amaan, कुछ ऐसा एक काम करना जो दूसरा ना कर सके. That will take you in life.
As a father who's watching your sons perform with you on stage, the 3 generations together, I mean, I'm talking about the 3 generations of your family together. What was that moment like for you?
I mean, I didn't see it coming. I thought it'll happen at some point of time in life. I mean, you think about it, but it just happened. And I think the silver lining was the lockdown, because I was able to spend so much time with them, and that really escalated their training. And they progressed well, and they're enjoying the process now. I tell them that I'm no guru, I'm no teacher, we're all friends and we're growing up together.
1, 2, 3, 4. Don't say it. 5 वाला 1, 2, 3.
Swastika.
I know.
नहीं 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They are, of course, the youngest voices of this storied lineage. 13-year-old twins Zohaan and Abeer, disciples of their father and grandfather. They began performing at the age of 8 when they released their first single, Our Love, on the occasion of their grandfather's 75th birthday in 2020. They've already played at the Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center, at Bigmore Hall, Symphony Space in New York, and most recently made their Kennedy Center debut.
Dim ta na dim ta dom ta na ta da re da ni dir da ni dir da ni dir da ni ta na 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 dir dim ta 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 dom ta na.
Well done, well done. Do you wish that you were in school, or do you prefer this to that? To school?
I prefer this.
You prefer this?
Because I don't want to go to school.
You don't want to go to school, you've decided.
Yes.
But your grandfather and I were talking about how so much of math is in music.
Yes.
Do you now have the ability to appreciate math more because you're doing music?
No. Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
Yes, no, what? Which one?
Yes.
So you like math better because of music?
Yes.
Do you like math better or music better?
Music. Any day.
Any day, any day. Yeah. So who do you look up to in terms of inspiration? I mean, are there shows that you watch and look at and feel like, I hope that I could do something like that someday?
I always watch Dada Abba's shows that I always admire that how calm he is on the show and how composed he is and just knows what he's playing.
Yeah, we're both listening as well.
You don't feel that way about your father?
I feel the same of all.
No, yeah, they watch all our videos. A lot of, yeah, I mean.
They've been watching videos
Yeah.
right from the very young age. And Abeer, Zohaan, we should listen to all kind of music because every genre has something to give special. Folk music you should listen. You are not introduced to folk music, but folk music is very, very strong identity of our country, folk music.
So how much time in a day do you spend and where do you find the time to practice?
Like earlier, like during lockdown, we used to practice a lot because there was no school and we would not go out anywhere. So that was like the most time we were practicing every day, like for 2 hours. Like during
Sometimes longer, I think, yeah.
And now?
Right now it's like 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
1 hour, 1.5 hours, and the two of you always practice together or separately?
Sometimes separately because after school we have tuitions. So Abeer does tuition and I play separately, or I do tuition and I play separately.
And when the two of you play together, do you look at each other when you're playing? Do you feel like you can understand what the other person is thinking?
Mostly, like when we play, I'm just mostly like I don't want to mess up or anything, so I just mainly look at my left hand to see what I'm playing. Like I barely look at the audience.
Yeah.
Or like when we start something new. I look this side and on the right and see what everyone is doing to make sure everyone's doing the right thing. In the Sarod quintet, there's one hard part. There's a thing called Sawal Jawab, where Dadaba has to play something and we have to play it back. So I'm scared because he never tells us what he's playing. Yeah, like before the concert, we always like, please don't do anything difficult in the Sawal. But then he always says that I'll play whatever you can play, and it ends up going well.
It goes well. Yeah. Sawal Jawab. I mean, what a wonderful way of being able to communicate. So do you challenge them when you're doing that?
Yes, that is the most interesting part. And they are also very worried, and sometimes they ask me what kind of questions we are going to do. I said that will happen only on the stage. I can't tell you anything. So I'm very happy. Till date, they have delivered their best.
The jawabs have been, jawab has been accurate.
Yes, very accurate.
And has passed the test. If I were to ask the two of you, what's the one thing that you have learned from your grandfather, from your father, and from your uncle?
The one thing I've learned is that you have to always be disciplined, and you have to play every single day. And also one thing what Abba said when I was young, he said, "Sur mein bajao varna mat bajao."
Yeah, I did say that.
Sur mein bajao varna mat bajao. And that's important for musicians, right? So Khan Sahib, I'm going to end with you. What is it that you would like to say to the two of them and to young musicians like them, like Zohaan and Abeer, who are watching you today?
I think the determination of every aspiring, every struggling musician, determination is most important. And finally, it's the wish of God. I feel कि भगवान की इच्छा है, भगवान की कृपा है कि ये बजा रहे हैं या ये बजा रहे हैं या हम लोग बजा रहे हैं, तो उसकी कृपा रहेगी तो ये they will be more connected with music. क्योंकि हम लोग जैसे कहा कि स्वर ही ईश्वर है, तो स्वर के जरिए you feel connected to God, and it's a beautiful way of life. I mean, I feel embarrassed to say it's my profession. It's a passion, not just profession. So we are serving, we are remembering God, we feel connected with God, and we are serving the world and people who love and appreciate music. And I hope day by day they will realize the value of this music, our tradition, our culture. And I'll be very happy if they continue. And would you like to be a doctor?
Continue.
Continue. Both of you want to continue? Yeah, this is it. This is it for the two of you. Well, we look forward to seeing more of your performances, not just here in India, but globally as well. Do you want to end with a piece that both of you enjoy and that you may have all played together? Is there a favorite piece?
Yeah, let's play it right now. Let's sing it right now.
Yeah, please.
Ta-ke-te, 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 ta-ke-te.
Taka-taki-to, taka-taki-to, tak.
Single double. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-ke-te, 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 ta-ke-te. Ta-ka-ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ta-ke. Ta-ka-ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ta-ke, ta-ka-ta-ke, ta-ke-te, ta-ke-ta-ke. Ta-ka-ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ta-ke. Ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ke-to, ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ke. Ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ji. Ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ka-ta-ke-te, ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ka-ta-ke. Ta-ka-ji-mi, ta-ka-ta-ke-te, ta-ka-. जोर से मैं बिगड़ा जी फिर से 1 2 3 4 ताका धीमी ताका ताके के ताका धीमी ताका ताके दे ताका धीमी ताका धीमी ताका धीमी.
Very good.
Woo!
And that's the master class.
That is a master class, and that is the perfect note to call it a wrap here on the Young Turks Reloaded podcast. From all of us, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this conversation, then send us your feedback. We always like to hear from you. From all of us for now, goodbye, and many thanks for watching.